it. Get to it, let's move it. Gotta put it work, show me, yeah, you gotta prove it. Big money, make it plays. 3-point, made the crowd go insane. Fresh jersey with the name. Hit 'em with the crossover, taking off like a plane. Show me how you do it. Love the way you move it. Gotta get into it. Come on, let's just do it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah. Mic check, yeah.
Pollen paper got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Pollen paper got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the labels want the rights to me. CD on my back and it feel light to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. I don't understand it, how they got so timid. Told them I would do it and I overdid it. I don't do the bass cause I don't got the minutes. Pull up nothing teeny so they know who winning. Shorty cutting up, it must be retrograde. 80s Cuban collar with the retro fade. Baby cut from Mexico, the whip German. And she down to wet it while the spliff burning. They don't want no static, better get the signal. Earning all these coins, it ain't coincidental. Tell them free the doggies, keep them out the kennel. With my same roadies, whipping different rentals. Baby girl, what's your sign and what that steez do? Say got a little bit of cash, but can he please you? Started in my DM, I might make her BM. Wavy Zavy stunting, you should come and see him. Pollen paper got him talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Pollen paper got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the labels want the rights to me. CD on my back and it feel light to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. I done cracked the code, yeah, I'm a hacker now. Gotta let them see it, I went back around. I don't need your wifey, she a pass around. They don't need to know it when I'm back in town. Bank teller greet me by my first name. Sending shots but got the worst aim. Seen him out here looking like he hate cash. Treat that little like a face mask. They don't want no problems, they don't want equations. We keep that same energy on all occasions. More life to my enemies, won't stop the vision. But I do not compromise with competition. All my be sounding like it look like. These be rapping for them book likes. Alkaline charged like a battery. How they got the minutes to be mad at me. Pollen paper got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but
Hold on. Give me a second here. Gotta turn this up. All right. God dang it. I don't know if you can hear me, but you know how this goes. I ain't got no money. Don't come for me. I got distracted for a second there. That's why I'm a little late. But let's go over that one more time. Don't come for me. I ain't got no money. You ain't gonna get nothing but bills, basically. So let's begin. Hold on. Where the hell is it?
Let's get it. Green light, let's.
Whoops.
Let's get it. Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. I'm on 10.
All right, what's up? How you doing? As you can see, I took my braids out. I'm going that puffy natural way once again. But you know how I do. I'm just sitting up here getting ready to tell y'all the news. Hey, no thank you. I have enough bills. Yes, girl. People be sitting up there coming after me. You ain't gonna get nothing but bills. I ain't got nothing. Girl, I went to the store today to get some stuff for my hair. That was a hot mess, girl. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought I was gonna come out there spending 30. I ended up spending 50. I'm like, what the hell is this? Little white lady walked past me. I said, this is too expensive. She said, everything is. I'm like, God dang. And apparently, you can make your own soap, your own clothes wash. So I'm getting into that too. And I'm going to have to get into making my own damn hair milk because this is ridiculous. I can't afford that shit. It's ridiculous. Anyways, you know how I do. We about to go check out this first story because I got to get the tea out first. God dang people. Here we go.
And then the smoke got me.
So, the very short list of black celebs speaking out. Oh, girl, you ain't said a thing. It's ridiculous. The very short list of black celebs speaking out against Trump's ICE raids. Because, girl, with my hair natural, I ain't got time for it. So, a week ago, President Trump, Felon Trump, mobilized military forces in response to anti-ICE protests in Los Angeles, intended to support local authorities during nationwide demonstrations opposing ICE tactics. This generated bipartisan backlash. Duh. Activists are voicing strong oppositions to immigration and custom enforcement operations and arrest methods, spotlighting concerns around mass deportation. Dude, you cannot kick out what's already not here, you dumbass. Oh, Lord. And civil liberties. So recently we have a few people like Deutsch, you know who she is. She right there, beautiful skin, but god dang it, if I can't say her name. And why does she have an albino alligator? Anyways, she recently was awarded the best female hip hop artist at the BET Awards. She publicly criticized the deployment and underscoring how the actions impact both migrants, and citizens alike. Because I ain't got time for y'all, and I'm not picking cotton. My grandmothers did, my mama did, but I ain't doing it. Anyways, Vic Mensa, the rapper, used social media to denounce the militarization of ICE operations, highlighting its harmful consequences for immigrant communities. Kehlani joined cheers of protest on Instagram, voicing concerns about the impact on anti-ICE enforcement tactics on Black and Brown communities, both immigrants and citizens. Dochi is how. Okay, thank you so much. I had it at one point and then I forgot. Girl, I need you. I need you always. I don't know why. Once I get a payroll, you're gonna be on the payroll. I'm sorry. That's just what it's gonna be. Anyways, Ava DuVernay, the filmmaker, emphasized that this isn't simply a political disagreement, it's about human rights. She framed it as a moral imperative to oppose actions endangering vulnerable people. How come this bastard was able to freaking run? Seriously. 34 felonies, and we got this bastard in office. Who the fuck said that was cool? Anyways, the deployment has troubled many across the political spectrum, but this report focuses on Black voices rising to challenge it. When public figures like Dochi and like Dolce and Gabbana. Okay. Dolce and DuVernay speak. They amplify awareness, reaching audiences beyond political spheres and driving grassroots activism. The narrative stresses that ICE tactics don't just target undocumented individuals, they ripple across diverse communities, including Black Americans and naturalized citizens. We let a lot slide with him. This is bullshit. Girl, I was sitting up there like, really? Y'all gonna vote for a felon? 34 times now. He bankrupt. Oh, he gonna run the U.S. like his companies. That's not good. I don't understand how these people miss the whole fact that this dude has literally bankrupt casinos. It's impossible to do that. Anyways, let's see here now. When public figures like Dochi and DuVernay speak out. They amplify awareness, reaching audiences beyond political spheres and driving grassroots activism. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm on the Kita, but for medical reasons. This is how a person acts when they on that. Not like Elon, it fell on Muskrat. I'm acting normal. I'm just a little dissociated. Okay? But I'm on my medication that has been properly administered to me. So I want y'all to know this is what someone on the Keta acts like. Anyways, let's see here now. The narrative stresses that ICE tactics don't just target undocumented individuals, they ripple across diverse communities, including Black Americans and naturalized citizens. Basically, they're stressing that despite the relatively few names cited, the stance has taken by figures in bold and resonant. You got to speak up. You can't just be trying to get money. Seriously, if you do, you ain't gonna get nothing. So a small but influential group of Black entertainers and creators have united in calling for accountability and compassion in immigration enforcement. Their activism highlights a broader truth. Oppressive tactics in one area often foreshadow similar operations in others, such as we're urging vigilance across movements for justice and equity. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This is some bullshit, really. You trying to kick people out. Honestly, these are the people that keeping your ass floating, jackass. I'm just saying. Anyways, you know how we do. That's the tea. And I'm really sad that not so many people have actually, for real. Let's talk about it now. Let's really talk about it. We got a lot of A-list Black celebrities ain't said damn thing about what this asshole's doing to this country. I need y'all to open your damn mouths, seriously, because I can't do this alone. I'm a tiny page with tiny influence. And the people I reach, I'm happy for it. But seriously, y'all motherfuckers need to do something, because we ain't gonna be around too long if this keep up. And that means your money, your bag is about to bounce. I'm just saying. I already told y'all what AI said about if we just go and say, fuck it, and leave. You already know what's going to happen to this country. I'm just saying. Now, anyways, you know how I do. I'm about to do my little commercial. If you like what I'm doing, let me know. If you have an issue, let me know. Go into the comments. Talk to me straight and don't come at me halfway. Because if you come at me sideways, you already know we're going to have some issues. And I don't mind. At this point, I'm old enough that I don't care about hurting your feelings if you brand new over here. I'm telling you that now. So check this commercial out and I'll be right back.
It's just me and the fam. 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 Yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turned.
All right, before I start, I got to see what my homegirl said. I don't even want the Black people to speak out yet. All the others need to get out there and put their careers on the line first. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's sitting up there saying bullshit about us. We ain't representing. Fuck you, man. Seriously, we have represented so much, so many times. So it's like we do all this shit and you slap us in the face and we supposed to say, yes, sir. Can we have some more? No, hell no. We ain't doing that shit. Fuck you. If you got a problem with Black folks not going out in the street and putting our bodies in harm, go back to all the damn protests we have done. Go back and then look at what we have done. Then go look at your damn AI, which apparently is on our side, and realize we tired. We ain't doing this shit. I've been telling y'all this shit was gonna happen for damn near what? 3, 4, 5 years. I've been telling y'all this motherfucking shit. So don't act like we sitting up here like we don't understand what's going on and we don't realize the bullshit. I know y'all got to go somewhere. For real. Seriously, because I'm sitting up here looking at all the bullshit people do. They always want us on the front line. They need to go first. Exactly. We tired, okay? We always the sacrifice for y'all assholes. We tired. So don't come with us with them damn TikToks talking about where y'all at. We need to stand. Nah, we was standing before y'all motherfuckers was walking, okay? Before y'all motherfuckers was crawling. And we're not doing it anymore. Our feet hurt. Our backs hurt. You do the damn work. Damn it. Anyways, so let's look at this shit here. Girl, you got me triggered. God dang Joker. She always triggers stuff. Judge blocks Trump's election executive order, siding with Democrats who called it overreach. Because these bastards is gonna keep taking a little bit. You give them a little bit, they're gonna take a little bit more, and they're gonna take a little bit more. This asshole right here, they're talking about he cried on his birthday. I think his ass fell asleep. Don't give me that face. You know who the heck you are. You be causing some stuff sometimes. You and me, we gonna be on the front line. I'm just saying, we can't disappear at the same time. So let's see. On March 25th, 2025, Felon Trump signed an executive order overhauling federal election policies. Major provisions included requiring documentary proof of U.S. citizenship on federal voter registration forms, mandating the mail-in ballots be received by Election Day, and tying federal election grant eligibility to state compliance. 19 Democratic-led states filed suit, arguing that the order interfered with state-run elections and overstepped presidential authority, which under the Constitution belongs to Congress and the states. You know, I'd rather the mafia run this country than Trump. I really would. So let's see here now. Judge Denise Casper, a Democrat of Massachusetts, my home state, issued a preliminary injunction on June 13, 2025, blocking key parts of the order. She ruled citizenship documentation. This requirement likely is unlawful and unconstitutional. Mail ballot deadline. States can continue counting ballots postmarked by Election Day, but receive later. So these motherfuckers count. Because I'm telling you, I still think that damn last election was, that's the motherfucker that got stolen. Federal penalties. The DOJ cannot penalize states for non-compliance. DOJ is ran by an alien. When I say alien, I mean that motherfucker that fought with Ripley. That heifer's forehead. She got a goddamn huge. That forehead is scary as hell. And I see veins every time she comes online on television. I see veins and it scares the shit out of me. I'm just saying. Let's see here now. Judge Casper emphasized by only Congress has the authority to regulate elections. She reiterated that the election management, including voter registration standards and ballot deadlines, is a power reserved for states under the Constitution. The ruling builds on a similar April decision by Judge Colleen Cotterly, you got too many goddamn K's in your name, in Washington, D.C., which blocked comparable provisions, especially around citizenship proof. Judge Casper's ruling further also halting provisions concerning military voting, ballot corrections, and additional registration restrictions. That's too many damn R's. Stop fucking with me. Y'all messing with me. White House, the state stated Trump will continue advocating for election integrity and pursue legal challenges. California's Attorney General Bonta and peers praised the decision as a vital defense of states' electoral autonomy. Voting rights groups say the order would have suppressed voters. This basically reinforces the federalism by reaffirming that federal election rules must flow from Congress, not the orange old ass dude that can't seem to apparently pee for himself, because apparently he has a decatheter. I'm just saying, y'all check out his pants, and I'm not being perverted. I'm just saying, check out the fact that his legs, you see like some structures when he moves. Yeah, he got a pee bag. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. He got a pee bag. Anyways, let's move on because we gotta get this fuckery out of the way first. This man says that he is probably gonna go to jail. I don't know why, but we gonna find out. So let's see here now. Under the Drumpf 24-25 campaign and Project 2025, which I've been telling y'all, planning administration officials have prepared to deploy ICE and militarized federal forces, including National Guard units and Marines, to protest hubs like Seattle. These measures are being presented as responses to immigration-related civil unrest. Appointed earlier this year, Sean Barnes, this man right here in this picture, is undergoing confirmation as Seattle's permanent police chief at a public hearing, which was on June 10th. He drew attention by declaring, "I will do everything in my power to protect anyone in Seattle from anyone who intends to hurt them or inhibit their First Amendment rights. At some point, I will probably go to jail and be in prison." He said that. He said that live. His stance signals an unprecedented refusal to comply with any federal order that comprises constitutional rights, bold resistance for a police chief. Barnes reaffirmed that Seattle police do not perform immigration enforcement. About damn time someone said something. And will not inquire about individuals' immigration status unless directly relevant to the local criminal investigation. With increasing federal pressure on sanctuary cities, including orders threatening to defund or persecute local officials, Barnes' comments mark a rare and defiant line in the sand for municipal law enforcement. I've been trying to find that out. Ooh, sorry. I'm going to tell y'all about this later, but I've been trying to find this out for the longest. Are y'all going to listen to this dumbass, or are you going to actually do your job? And now we have found a man that is actually going to do his job rather than listen to this fucking orange cult leader. Because I still don't understand how the hell he won. I will never understand how the hell he won. Because dude is a fucking felon. Why do we have a felon? Not a first-time felon, 34-time felon. Why do we have him as the leader of our country? Why? Make it make sense. Anyways, let me talk about this man here. Barnes reaffirmed that Seattle police do not perform immigration enforcement and will not inquire about individual immigration status unless directly relevant to local criminal investigation. I know I said it twice, but I need y'all to listen. With increasing federal pressure on sanctuary cities, including orders threatening to defund or persecute local officials, Barnes' comments mark a rare and defiant line in the sand for municipal law enforcement. Please understand that. You understand how he won. You know. Yeah. Protests spiked in Seattle, heavy-handed immigration raids in Los Angeles. Hundreds of demonstrators gathered at the Henry M. Jackson Federal Building and Cal Anderson Park, chanting in support of immigrant rights and facing police engagement. Despite this turmoil, Barnes emphasized Seattle's track record in managing protests, noting peaceful outcomes using local law enforcement. Barnes breaks precedent by publicly pledging potential imprisonment to uphold civil liberties, a stance traditionally embraced by the city leaders, but almost never by active law enforcement chiefs. And that's the shit that used to get me scared. It was like, oh shit, are they just going to listen to him, or are they going to actually do their job? So I'm so glad this man has made it quite clear. Fuck Drumpf, I'm doing my job. So let's see here now. His position reinforces local first policing, emphasizing constitutional safeguards over directives from federal authorities. The case highlights a broader struggle: federal executive reach versus municipal autonomy, particularly in sanctuary cities resisting immigration and protest-related interventions. Barnes is expected to be officially confirmed soon. Should the Trump administration push with militarized enforcement or attempt to persecute local officials, Seattle would become a testing ground for resistance. Excuse me. Potential legal battles may arise if federal agents enter Seattle to enforce Trump-era orders. Other sanctuary cities could adopt similar stances, triggering a broader constitutional confrontation over civil rights, federalism, and law enforcement boundaries. Look, I finally got my paycheck, so now I can go a little longer. I can slow down. I can talk to y'all. I don't have to rush. But what I want to do is get this all out for y'all. Because seriously, this asshole, did y'all see him at that stupid ass parade? Seriously, it was dumb as hell. I'm just like, dude, nobody likes you. All you doing is causing people to be in the rain, mad and angry because of your dumb ass. This man here, I promise you, he needs to be protected. He has made it quite clear that he is going to do his job and not kiss the orange ass, the orange cheeks, okay? So all I can say is, yeah, that's how I'm going to do my job, all right? Now, yes, I'm so glad it failed. Girl, that goddamn, that damn, what you call it? That damn, what is it? Parade? Girl, I was so sick of that shit. I'm sitting up here like, nobody want to see you. Because this, tell the truth, this is what you really want. You wanted to fucking fuck with us. That's what you wanted to do. You wanted to fuck with us, but we wasn't trying to do that shit. And guess what? You got your ass whooped. And now you sitting up there trying to Photoshop picture when everybody, even your baby daddy is dragging you. God dang drunk. Even Russia is dragging you. Because don't nobody want to celebrate you. You ignorant, you stupid, and you're very bad at business. That's all I got to say. All right. So y'all know how I feel about people not doing their damn jobs. Now, if you didn't know, I'm going to tell you all publicly, and I don't give a fuck. I got a deadbeat dad. And it's Father's Day. So let's talk about some of the horrible fathers that done fucked up some of us. Check this one out.
Emotional content.
Happy Father's Day, 15 terrible dads. Let's look at this shit. First one is Andre Stephen Curtis Broadnax. He is charged with planning burglaries using his 11-year-old daughter as a diversion. Horrible dad. Get your ass on. Lance Eugene Rachel repeatedly beat and degraded his young son, reportedly more than 50 strikes with a belt over something as minor as a couch cushion. Where is the mama? That's all I want to know. Devontae Chambers fell asleep with a loaded force multiplier in a pillow. His 2-year-old son found it and fatally pew-pewed him. Self. So that baby gone because you don't know how to do your damn job. Good job. Fucker. Mark Robinson forcefully took another woman's Mickey Mouse ears at Disneyland, accusing her of stealing his daughters. He was arrested for robbery. Dumbass. Orlando Mitchell pew-pewed and unalived his child's mother outside a daycare, apparently over custody disputes. You are a dumbass, okay? I just want you to know you are stupid. What? You already know you ain't gonna get him now? Jackass. There's a reason why they do that. Darnell Curry Sr., though not criminally charged, let his children freeze to unalivement while homeless, refusing to take them in his home. Donald Lance, along with his wife, adopted 5 black children and allegedly forced them into slave-like labor to federal human trafficking. But we're the ones. We're the ones that are below human. Yeah, whatever. That, I can promise you, was not a black man that did that. I can safely say that because they made quite clear. Hold on. No. My damn script went down. Okay, next on to Jamarcus David. He unalived his 11-year-old daughter and 2 sons and their grandmother in a mass pew-pew. He is now in jail for life. Good. I hope the jail's on top of you. The father of Montrell Williams allegedly abducted his 2-year-old, confessed to tossing him into the Bronx River. The child remains missing and no charges have been filed. Nah, y'all need to get this dude under the jail too. Something wrong with his ass. Devin Thomas stomped his 3-year-old son to unalivement, shocking authorities and drawing widespread condemnation. Y'all some ignorant bastards. You should have never had a child. Kareem Salim, already convicted for unaliving 3 women in Egypt, kidnapped his 10-year-old son. The child has since been placed with a relative. Some of these people, yeah, but y'all always want to come and cape for a man. Oh, I can't have a woman of color, in charge of me. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and get these people. You jackasses. Freddie Lee Tron was found guilty of hiring his 17-year-old son to unalive rapper PNB Rock in 2022. What's wrong with y'all men? This is why y'all need to be in jail. I'm not trying to believe me. I got a story on talking about good fathers, but these bastards right here, they need to go to jail. They need to be called out, and even if they didn't go to jail, we need to know their names. DeAndre, and not all of them are black, so I don't like that there's all black people, because there were some white folks up there here too. DeAndre Flanagan unalived his 2-year-old daughter during a police chase and allegedly FaceTimed the event for the child's mother, now facing life imprisonment. I'm just going to tell you right now, it is Father's Day, but some of y'all, seriously, you should never have had children. Seriously. I pray for the children, not you. God dang it. Anyways, we going to get this, I think we're done with the fuckery. Let me just check now real quick if we're done with the fuckery. Yes, we are. We are done with the fuckery, and now it's time for everybody's favorite part. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Let's check this one out. Where is it? There it is. I don't know why, but I'm just thinking, by minute. If you old, you know what I'm saying.
I don't want the second, I want this. I'm all in my head, swear I'm a wreck. I've been moving like a hot mess.
All right, No Kings rallies nationwide against the Drumpf and Mid 79th birthday. We don't care how old you are, because wasn't this the age of Biden when you were fucking with him, you dirty bastard? I'm just saying. Let me make sure that my mic is working, because sometimes my system don't set up. Okay, so here we go. So, a massive wave of coordinated protest under the banner No King's Day of Defiance unfolded across the United States on June 14, 2025, coinciding with current felon Drumpf's 79th birthday and lavish military parade in Washington, D.C., celebrating the U.S. Army's 250th anniversary. I don't really think it is. I don't know why 250? Why couldn't we just do 300 then, huh? How about that? How about we do 300? Okay, cool. How about we do 300? Because most people do hundreds, not 50. I don't see why we had to do a 250. I don't really give a shit. Because most of the time, the damn U.S. has fucked up some shit whenever the Army has been involved. I'm just saying. Vietnam, think about it. Let's see here now. The demonstration, organized largely by the 50-51 movement, representing 50 protests, 50 states, one movement. Exactly. I'm just like, why 250? That sounds stupid. How about we wait another 50 years and half of us won't even be here? I probably won't be here. I hope I'm not here in 50 years. Anyways, the 50-51 movement did very well. It took place in about 1,500 to 2,000 cities, mobilizing millions of participants. The core message: these events were a direct backlash against what organizers described as an authoritarian strongman politics, excessive military pageantry, and Trump's increasing use of executive power, including deploying federal forces during ICE-related protests. Participants carried American flags, chanted slogans like "No Kings, No Crowns," and stressed the significance of democracy and nonviolent civic resistance. I still think we need to go back and do the 2024 elections again and check if that shit was stolen. I think it was stolen. Anyways, protests were notable across political landscape from major metropolis like Los Angeles, New York, Houston, Phoenix, and Philadelphia to smaller towns nationwide. In Los Angeles, demonstrators congregated at federal buildings, and around 200 Marines had been deployed to support security, though most protests remained peaceful. Some tensions arose, and law enforcement used tear gas. Yeah, nothing happened really. They just jumped the gun, dumbasses. And flashbangs. In Houston, the event stood out for its calm and inclusive tone, featuring immigrants, veterans, and families advocating for democracy while opposing Trump's military spectacle. Man, when Russia is clowning your ass, I don't know what to tell you. Importantly, no major protests took place in Washington, D.C. itself. Organizers intentionally shifted their hub to Philadelphia to underscore the idea that true power lies with everyday communities, not concentrated spectacles. All right, jackasses. So y'all trying to play chess, motherfucker, we playing 4D chess. We coming for y'all ass. That ass is getting spanked, man. Analysts suggest that the No Kings mobilization may well be the largest single-day protest movement of Trump's second term, highlighting profound national divisions over democracy, military symbolism, and civil dissent. Man, if you just had took your ass to jail that first time, we'd all be cool. Everybody be cool. Nobody probably want that ass, so you'd be safe because don't nobody want orange on them. I'm just saying. Wouldn't it have been better if your ass just went to jail? I'm just saying. Moving on. Let's talk about this. So, Joy Reid urges Black Americans to stay engaged amid immigration crackdowns and political fatigue. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm worn out. These motherfuckers is wearing me out, but I'm not giving up because that's their plan. Anyways, Joy Reid opened by acknowledging the weariness among Black communities following the 2024 elections, particularly the realization that high voter turnout, 92% in support of democracy and collective well-being, hasn't always resulted in reciprocal support or change. Many have responded by going dark, disconnecting from the news, tuning out social media, and retreating for mental respite. Hey, I honestly went dark, but I'm still here with the mental. I got to take a break after I tell y'all the news. That's why I only do it twice a week. Because I promise you, I'll probably be on the highest bill in Massachusetts, if not. Anyways, and retreating for mental respite. Reid affirms that while self-care is important, you have the right to watch Tubi, but you need to remain informed. I don't watch Tubi. Anyways, completely isolating oneself is dangerous because political shifts that seem distant today can suddenly impact Black communities tomorrow. She emphasized that contemporary immigration crackdowns like ICE raids and stricter documentation requirements don't only affect immigrants, but also risk ensnaring U.S. citizens through bias enforcement. This is especially true for Black Americans who are statistically less likely to have passports or easy access to proof of citizenship documents. Reid reminds readers of the proverb, when America catches a cold, Black folks catch pneumonia. I ain't never heard that, but I'm going to start using it. Underscoring that what begins as policy targeting others often ends up disproportionately harming Black communities. To combat complacency, she urges a balanced approach. Stay informed, engage in action, and allow yourself periods of rest. She frames this as a relay race where participants alternate between running, fighting, and recuperating. The key is to avoid burnout while sustaining momentum in the long struggle for justice. Tactics include staying updated on policy, supporting advocacy efforts, and resisting the fatigue engineered by systemic forces intent on rendering marginalized communities indifferent. Reed also highlights the importance of solidarity. Social commentary from Twitter and Facebook reinforces that remaining silent or sidelined doesn't offer protection, particularly not for Black people who are already are the prime target. Journalism voices echo this. If you're Black, you are already in the line of fire, and taking too much of the backseat can be isolating and risky. As I said, don't get your asses in the street, but hey, don't sleep on these motherfuckers because they trying real hard to get this shit done, and we ain't about to let it happen. For some reason, America need us. I don't know why, and honestly, we don't need them really. But what we gonna do, because I'm about to hurt myself, is I'm gonna take a real quick break, and we gonna continue on to this whole concept of fuck around and find out. So while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and show this video, so I don't have to do it later, and y'all just take a rest, and I'll be back once it's over.
Welcome. The Black Revolutionary Collective is focused on securing both economic and political power for all Black people in the African diaspora, teaching our people the fullness of their history, and restoring Black unity on a global scale. We have chapters forming all over the world. It's an exciting time. We are an unapologetically Black organization because we believe that Black people must be empowered to save themselves. It has nothing to do with hate and everything to do with unity, our global Black unity. BRC membership is only for those ready to do the real work in their communities. You must be willing to be boots on the ground. In order to rebuild our communities, we must fix the key elements affecting our communities. Therefore, every local chapter will have the following departments: the youth department, the homeless department, the political department, the economic department, the prison to home department, and the community events department. In order to become a BRC member, you must first agree with our platform and our rules. This is a summarized version of the 10-point platform. It's also available in full on our website at blackrevolutionarycollective.com. Number 1, we want the immediate end to systemic racism in America and abroad. Number 2, we want the immediate end to police brutality. Number 3, Black people must own the majority of the businesses and land in our communities. Number 4, all majority Black schools must be fully funded and controlled by the Black community. Number 5, we demand equal pay and reparations to finally end the wage gap for all Black people. Number 6, we will unite the Black vote and cultivate leaders that will represent our national Black legislative agenda. Number 7, we demand the end to all unjust practices carried out by the justice system in America and abroad. Number 8, we demand the full withdrawal of all colonizers on the continent of our motherland, Africa. Number 9, we demand the immediate end of all Black gangs across the globe for the betterment of our communities. We must stop, and we will stop, the flood of guns and drugs into our communities. Number 10, we will defend ourselves and our communities against any person or group that wishes to harm us. We have this right under the law, both in America and abroad. Next is our code of conduct, which are the rules for all BRC members. We have a zero tolerance policy because we understand that this work takes maturity and discipline. We will hold each other accountable because we know this work is bigger than us individually. This is our code of conduct. Number 1, all BRC members are advocates for all Black people. We will leave none of us out of our Black liberation. No matter your socioeconomic level, education level, religious beliefs, or sexual orientation, we will not allow our differences to divide us. All BRC members must treat each other with respect at all times. Disrespect, harassment, or violence of any kind will not be tolerated. We will be the example for our community to show the positive results of our Black unity. Number 3, BRC members cannot have narcotics or alcohol in their possession while doing BRC work. Number 4, BRC members can't commit any crimes against other members or Black people at all. You cannot steal or take from the people. Number 5, The BRC 10-point platform must be known and understood by each BRC member. Number 6, all BRC members must continue to self-educate themselves in regards to political and economic education, which we will provide. Number 7, no chapter shall accept grants, donation funds, money, or any other aid from any government agency without contacting and getting approval from national headquarters in Chicago. Number 8, each chapter's leadership must submit monthly financial reports. 100% of all donations will be used for the development and implementation of our programs for our Black people. We will have full transparency in this matter. Number 9, all chapters must adhere to the policy and the ideology laid out in the 10-point platform and the code of conduct. Number 10, all chapters must move on one accord. Meetings and program engagement is mandatory for all BRC members. All chapter meetings will be in person monthly. The 10-point platform and the code of conduct is available on our website. If you're interested in membership, just click the membership button on the website and complete the form. There is a vetting process, which includes a background check, because we must create a safe space for our people. If you have any other questions, feel free to email us at info@blackrevolutionarycollective.com. If you'd like to donate towards our work, then hit the donate button on our website. I love you, Black man. I love you, Black woman. Knowledge is power. Power to the people.
All right, I'm back and here we go. I'm so sorry. I had to go to the bathroom. I couldn't take it. Anyways, we're still in Fall Around and Find Out. Let me bring that back up here so y'all realize it. Oh, I can't believe I turned it off. Yeah, I did.
I don't want the second, I want this. I'm all in my head, where I'm a red. I've been moving like a hot mess.
All right, we still in that vein. So Black Voices explain why Black people should care about ICE raids. I care about them because some of us are related to some people that ain't all that legal. The misconception that immigration raids are solely a Latino issue, emphasizing that Black Americans, including Afro-Latinos, are disproportionately affected by ICE actions. Black immigrants from regions such as Dominican Republic, Colombia, Central America, and Haiti are often overlooked in discussion about immigration enforcement, yet they face high rates of detention and deportation. Look, damn it. I have been told all my life I look Dominican. I am not Dominican. I don't even know how to speak Spanish. My family speaks Portuguese, and I hardly understand that, okay? I understand a lot of Asian but I don't understand a lot of Spanish. Anyways, so my ass could get in trouble if I just wear my hair free. Shit. Anyways, let's see here now. Afro-Latina civil rights attorney Tanya Kateri Hernandez highlights that the presumption of undocumented status often extends to Afro-Latinos, which can also ensnare African Americans who share similar physical characteristics. See what I'm saying? She warns that tolerating the denial of due process for Latinos jeopardizes the safety and rights of Black individuals as well. Keep your asses off the street and keep your hair in a ponytail if you got what they call quote unquote good hair, whatever the fuck that is. Anyways, the shared struggles between Black and Latino communities, noting that both groups are targeted by the same oppressive system. For instance, the corporation behind ICE operations are often the same entities responsible for the privatization of prisons where both Black and Latino individuals are exploited for labor. That is called slavery. Did you know that? Yeah, we didn't really abolish that shit. Activists like Baba Akili from Black Lives Matter LA Advocate, I support the sentiment, not the organization, for solidarity, urging the Black community to support immigrants who have committed no crimes. He draws a parallel to the African proverb, if you see a crow eating your neighbor's corn, shoot it away because tomorrow he's eating your corn. Now we learned something new. I never even heard that one. Suggesting that injustice against one community threatens all. What I've been telling y'all, if one group falls the way they made this stupid ass system, one of us fall, all of us fall. God dang it. In conclusion, we need to have a unified stance against ICE raids, emphasizing that the fight for justice and human rights transcends ethnic boundaries and is shared responsibility. That's very true, but I just want y'all to know, I'm not going out there. I'm staying off them damn streets. You motherfuckers must not realize, yes, we need to be unified. I can support you. I'll hide your ass if you ain't toxic. I'll hide you. I ain't got no problem. But don't expect me to go out in the streets and sacrifice my body. I'm not doing that. Y'all on your own with that shit. Now let's check what other fuck around and find outs they found out. This one right here. Representative Stacey Plaskett checks Trump cabinet member for interrupting her. Because every time I see this shit on the news, they always want to keep talking. Ain't nobody trying to listen to you. We trying to listen to the person in charge, but your ass must have forgot where you were. So during a House committee hearing, Democratic U.S. Representative Stacey Plaskett firmly reprimanded Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, that ugly ass bastard, a Trump cabinet member, for repeatedly interrupting her while she discussed the negative effects of the Trump policies on the stock market. Plaskett asserted with decorum of the hearing by emphasizing respect for speaking time and promised Bessent an opportunity to respond. Like Malcolm X said, fair and humble, but if they put their hands on you, send them home. The exchange, highlighting Plaskett's authoritative stance against interruption, quickly went viral, sparking both criticism and strong support on social media, where Plaskett responded confidently to detractors. The confrontation occurred on June 11th during a House committee hearing focused on economic topics, because we're doing very bad in economics, damn it. I bought a bottle of hair milk, and damn it if that shit wasn't almost $20. I'm still pissed. Only reason I bought it is because I thought I was going to get some money back from like their little promo. No, them motherfuckers got my money. I'm going to learn how to make me some hair milk. That's for sure. Anyways, Stacey Plaskett, a non-voting delegate from the U.S. Virgin Islands, was discussing Trump's negative impact on the stock market. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent repeatedly interrupted Plaskett while she was speaking, prompting her to intervene and assert her right to uninterrupted time. Because you assholes always want to interrupt these motherfuckers when they talking sense. Yeah. Plaskett called out Bessent for interrupting multiple speakers, framing it as disrespectful behavior in a hearing setting. Of course, that's what it is. It's a hearing. I listen to you, you listen to me, I listen to you, you listen to me, we come together. Not, I listen to you, you keep talking. I listen to you, you keep talking. Fuck that. She stated, when you come to someone's house, you respect their rules, insisting that in the committee hearing, interruptions were not allowed. Plaskett clearly communicated that Bessent would have time to respond after she finished, encouraging him to take notes to prepare for his rebuttal. Their verbal exchange concluded with polite but firm challenges about the truthfulness of their statements, emphasizing the expectation for factual discourse. I'm so damn glad it was a black woman that finally put her foot down, because that shit be pissing me off too. You got one person talking. Once they finish talking, you try to say something, they still talking. Sometimes you got a bogart, and this is ridiculous. A video clip of Plaskett's assertiveness went viral, drawing wide attention online for her effective handling of the situation. Some critics attempted to disparage Plaskett with sexist and dismissive comments targeting her gender and temperament. Plaskett responded to such criticism robustly, affirming that strength and resilience of women and mocking the insults directed at her with humor and confidence. We need more of these people. We need more, because I am so sick and tired of that shit. It gets on my nerves. I be sitting up there like, would you shut the fuck up and let that person say something? Damn it. And this shit right here, this is what, I don't give a damn what color you are. When you fuck around, you find out. I don't know what color this woman is, but you ignorant as hell. That's all I gotta say. So Aja Outerbridge, a personal stylist and single mother from Detroit, Michigan, found herself at the center of a viral moment during a Zoom court hearing on June 9th, 2025. The hearing, held at Detroit's 36th District Court, was a misdemeanor charge related to allegedly having an open alcohol container as a passenger in a vehicle. You already fucked up. You already messed up right there. Outerbridge was late to the session and appeared on camera wearing a bathrobe while preparing a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Judge Sean Perkins, presiding over the hearing, immediately addressed her actions. You ignorant as hell, and that's what you get. That's disgusting. Why would you do that? You ignorant bastard. Upon noticing Outerbridge's attire and actions, Judge Perkins instructed her to put whatever you are trying to prepare down and question her attire, asking, "Is that a robe?" Outerbridge explained that she was tending to her sick 3-year-old daughter who was at home from school that day. Despite her explanation, Judge Perkins emphasized the seriousness of the court proceedings, stating, "I am sorry that your daughter is sick, but again, you are in court and we are going to treat it as such. You could at least got dressed. That shows that you are taking this seriously. Your ass, I commend you on taking care of your 3-year-old, but you could have got dressed before this shit happened. You should have been dressed before that little girl got hankering for something to eat." That's all I got to say with that. A video clip of the incident quickly circulated online showing Outerbridge making the sandwich while the judge addressed her. The footage garners widespread attention, with many expressing surprise at the casual nature of the court appearance. Outerbridge later admitted that she was unaware of how the situation appeared until she saw the video online. Heifer, did you not hear him? Why would you think it would be cool just because you are doing virtual, which is a benefit and a goddamn what is it? That's not that's not something normal, okay? People used to have to actually go into court. I know I had to go into court at 17. Shit. I had to, like, my mom had to make sure that I was excused from school so I could go to court. I had to be dressed and ready. Your ass a whole grown ass woman, and you sitting up there in a robe. You ignorant bastard. Anyways, following the Outerbridge publicly apologized for her actions. She acknowledged her mistake, stating, "I definitely was wrong. I could have come dressed better and more prepared. As a personal stylist, she recognized the importance of proper presentation. You just embarrassed the whole damn race. I hope you're happy." Proper presentation and expressed regret for not adhering to the courtroom etiquette. Outerbridge also highlighted the challenges faced by mothers balancing personal responsibilities with legal obligations. But you knew you had a court case. Your baby is sick, I understand. But you need to at least get dressed and try to focus the damn camera so you can look at it and they don't see you preparing meals for your baby. You ignorant heifer. Anyways, this incident underscores the evolving dynamics of virtual court proceedings, especially as they became more prevalent during the 19 panorama. While virtual hearings offer convenience, they also present challenges regarding decorum and professionalism. Just because it's through your phone don't mean the situation changed. Damn it. The attire, regardless of the setting. Man, believe me, I be having virtual appointments with my psychiatrist. Best believe I'm not naked. She knows I'm clothed every damn time because I'm not going to sit up there. I'll be relaxed in my clothing. But if I go to see her, I bet you I'll be in a little bit something nicer. But I'm not at a hearing. If I'm at a hearing, I at least will be professionally dressed, not in my night clothes. You ignorant heifer. Moving on, because you know these games are stupid. Black man fights back after white man threatens to unalive him and hurls N-word. Ooh, you lucky he didn't unalive you. So a viral incident in Baltimore has emerged, showcasing a troubling incident in a Baltimore convenience store where a white man threatened a black man with violence while using a racial slur. The altercation began between the black man and a woman who were seen arguing aggressively. The video captures the tense exchange, with the woman provoking the black man, who accused her of harassing another individual. Tensions escalated when the white man intervened, making a violent threat while using a derogatory term. "I don't give a damn if you try to be Superman. Mind your damn business." What did I say? The world could probably have world peace if we minded our own damn business. Stay in your lane. Girl, yeah, she was late. Whew. Escalating the violence as the confrontation progressed. The black man responded to intensify as the white man. Wait a minute here. I missed something. Okay, the black man responded to the white man's threat by striking him, leading to a physical altercation. The situation intensified as the white man, after being confronted, attempted to backtrack on his earlier remarks by expressing affection towards the black man. However, the fighting, you a punk ass bitch. That's basically what you just did. You tried to get all tough and stuff, and you forgot which generation you was dealing with, dumbass. Let's see here now. However, the fight continued, emphasizing the chaotic and volatile nature of the encounter. The video highlights the immediate consequence of the white man's racist behavior and the ongoing conflict among the involved parties. Public reaction to the response to the video on Reddit has been significant, with users condemning the use of racial slurs and discussing the implications of such language. Look, when I first went to Korea, I learned real quick, leave motherfuckers alone. I saw this chick, she was just crying her ass off on the side of the street outside of a convenience store. I tried to come over there and comfort her ass. She threw a tiny rock at me. I almost kicked her ass, but I left her alone. I realized, I'm in a foreign country. But if she put her hands on me, I'm sending her home. But my whole thing was, I left the situation because I found out real quick, don't help nobody. This ain't your turf. Don't help nobody. So you see this man and this woman going into it and you nervous, go call a security guard or something. Get your ass out that situation. Then you going to come up there and talk shit. Dumbass. That's your fault. Anyways, the video highlights the immediate consequences of, let's see here. Comments varied from expressions of outrage to sarcastic remarks about the consequences faced by the white man. Many users emphasized that the use of racial slurs crossed the line that should not have been overlooked, reinforcing the message that racism has no place in society. The incident has sparked conversations about race relations and the repercussions of hate speech. I don't know what your whole situation was. That had nothing to do with you. That was an A and a B conversation, and you saw your ass into it. Now see your ass out. Because look what happened. You want to talk shit, then you added some pepper. Nobody asked for the pepper, but you added some pepper. You wanted to be a little spicy, and you got your ass spiced the fuck out. That's what happened. Moving on. No Kings rally nationwide will protest against. So I already reported that. I thought I reported that twice. Let me keep going. I think I reported that twice. I don't really care for it no more. Oh, that's the wrong one. But so basically, motherfuckers ain't playing with him either. The orange man, nobody's fucking with you. We don't like you. And honestly, you can go somewhere. That's real talk. So I just told you and explained to y'all the fuck around and find out stuff. So we gonna move on into some history. Now, since that asshole decided he was gonna erase our history, I'm gonna put it in another medium. And we gonna keep this going. And best believe, I'm downloading these episodes so I can pop them up here again. Hold on real quick. Thought I heard something. Girl, if there's a damn ghost up in here, this will be the end. You'll just be seeing this avatar and this screen, nothing else happening, because shit, unless the ghost take over, because I'm going to be out this bitch. I'm not one of those people that go and look for the shit. I'm out. You want this place bad enough, you can have it. That shit is beyond my pay grade. So here we go. God dang you.
It's so many, it's so many, it's so many, it's so many lies. Look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth. Knocking them down every time I step in the booth. We ain't got a lie, they know we the vibe, we living in proof. It's young conscious, shoot my life a movie, I live in a spoof. Ain't no sticking around, I'm on the move, I'm checking the deuce. It's only us two, so you know we copping that cool. We on the roof, smoking dope, look at the view. We used to chill on the stoop, now we out here breaking the news. It ain't shit you.
Hey, Miss Bev. Girl, you out your mind. I'm not catching them damn cats. They better run too. If they ain't got no damn sense to run, they on their own. Shit, I'm not going back. That's how my mama told me. Shit, I used to, when I was little, she said she saved me from a shark. But she said when I got older, she said, you better run. So I'm going to treat it like that. Them damn cats are adults. They ain't kittens no more. They better run too if there's a ghost up in this bitch. Shit, they run when they hear something outside the door. They don't tell me shit. Anyways, as you know, it is not only Pride Month, it is also Black Music Month. So let's check out some history about it, since that bastard want to try and change names and stuff. Little known Black history facts about Linda Martell. Linda Martell, a trailblazer in country music. Linda Martell, born Velma Bynum on June 4th, 1941, in Leesville, South Carolina. Shit, I thought it was Leesville, Louisiana. Made history as the first African American woman to perform at the Grand Ole Opry. Her musical journey began in childhood, singing in church choir, and evolved into a passion for R&B music and country music. I don't know how she did that shit. I don't know. In 1969, Martell's career took off after a performance at the Charleston Air Force Base, leading to a significant meeting with producer Shelby Singleton and the release of her debut album, Color Me Country. Chart-topping success, Martell's debut single, Color Him Father, reached the top 25 charts and marked a notable achievement in her career. This success opened doors for her to perform on the Grand Ole Opry and appear on popular television variety shows like Hee Haw and The Bill Anderson Show. I ain't never heard of The Bill Anderson Show, but I heard of Hee Haw, and it was weird to me anyways. In 1970, she released two more successful singles, Before the Next Teardrop Falls and Bad Case of the Blues, which she also made it onto the charts. However, this period of success was short-lived, and after a few years, Martell chose to step back from the music industry. A shift in priorities in the 1970s, Martell decided to prioritize her family and health over her music career, and that's what really matters. A lot of people forget that. A profile piece on Swedish television programs highlighted her reason for leaving the industry, including the stresses of parenthood and the demands of touring. Following her departure from music, Martell transitioned into a new role as an educator, ultimately not returning to her musical roots. Her story serves as a testament to the sacrifice made by artists and the importance of personal well-being. So even though you don't have a legacy, guess what? Your ass is still, taken care. You're taking care of what matters the most. And a lot of people forget that. I think a lot of these artists forget that. It's all about the bag, the bag, the bag. Forget the bag. If you ain't got hands to carry the bag, what you gonna do? That's the real question. You worried about the bag. What about if are you alive to enjoy the bag? Moving on though, real talk. Let's look at this one right here.
Emotional content.
You know of the Tuskegee Airmen, but you don't know the Harlem Hellfighters did to win the war. Let's see what they did. I told you, I'm gonna learn you. So, celebrating military milestones on June 14, 2025, the U.S. Army will mark its 250th anniversary, a significant milestone that Felon Drumpf has proposed to celebrate with a parade in Washington, D.C. Yeah, whatever. The date also coincides with his birthday. I don't think he was birthed, although the connection is presented as incidental. While the Tuskegee Airmen often represent Black service in the military, the celebration should also acknowledge other notable Black soldiers who contributed significantly to the Army's legacy. Honoring unsung heroes among the lesser known but impactful groups are the Harlem Hellfighters, the 369th Infantry Regiment, who played a crucial role in World War I under the French command. Earning numerous accolades for their bravery, General Benjamin O. Davis Sr. stands out as the first African-American general in the U.S. Army, having commanded both the 10th Cavalry Regiment and the Harlem Hellfighters. He was busy. Additionally, the 761st Tank Battalion, known as the Black Panthers, there you go, made history as the first Black tank battalion to see combat in World War II. Now, see, I'm saying this and I'm reading it and I'm making sense other than some people. Fighting tirelessly for 183 consecutive days and liberating over 30 towns in Germany, recognizing diverse contributions, the contribution of Black service women are also noteworthy, particularly the 6,888th Central Postal Directory Battalion. I think I told y'all about that. Known as the 688, which was the largest group of Black women to serve overseas during the World War II. They were essential in ensuring that mail reached American troops. Furthermore, Medgar Evers, a renowned civil rights leader, served in the Army as part of the segregated 657th Port Company during World War II, delivering vital supplies to troops. As we approach this anniversary, it is vital to celebrate the achievements of Black individuals in the military and not let any political distraction overshadow their contributions. I ain't even lying. We did a lot of shit, and this bastard sitting up here making it about him. Moving on. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. I was supposed to do slides. So here we go. We're still doing history. So this week in Black history from June 11th to June 17, 2025. On June 11th, 1963, President JFK declared during a nationwide radio and television address that segregation was morally wrong. Yeah, I bet you did. We were doing fine. And told the U.S. Congress it was time to act, pass legislation to end all segregation to the races. That statement and similar ones endeared Kennedy to millions of African Americans. We were tricked. However, a few months after making the declaration, Kennedy was pew-pewed in Dallas, Texas. But most of his legislative ideas would be implemented by his successor, President Lyndon B. Johnson, who was no help for us either. Also, displaying the tenacity of the segregationist mentality dominant in the South in the 1960s, Alabama Governor George Wallace, with aid of the state troopers, stood in the doorway of the University of Alabama to block two Black students from integrating the school. But when the Deputy U.S. Attorney General returned later in the day with the force of the National Guards, Wallace stepped aside, and Vivian Malone and James Hood were allowed to register. Assholes. They should. When somebody bigger comes, then they want to back down. On June 12, 1840, the world's first anti-slavery convention took place in London, England. The aim of the gathering was to unite abolitionists worldwide. However, the effectiveness of the convention was harmed by a decision to exclude female delegates. Dumbasses. You need all of us. In 1886, the Supreme Court upholds the will of former slave owner David Dickinson, who had left more than $300,000 to a child he fathered by raping a 12-year-old girl. You dirty bastard. The ruling made Amanda America Eubanks the wealthiest Black person in America. She would later marry one of her white first cousins. You are a dumbass. Why would you do that? 1963, Medgar Evers, as you see that man right there, Mississippi Field Secretary for the NAACP, was pew-pewed in front of his home by white supremacist Byron De La Beckwith. I hope you got your ass whooped. All white juries twice refused to find De La Beckwith guilty, although the evidence was overwhelming. Finally, in 1995, Beckwith was convicted. Why did you have to wait that damn long? Was convicted of unaliving the civil rights activist De La Beckwith, unalived him. He was dead in prison in 2001. I hope you got your ass whooped. I really do. I'm sorry, but that was bullshit. June 13th, 1967, President Lyndon B. Johnson nominates former NAACP Chief Counsel Thurgood Marshall to be the first Black justice on the United States Supreme Court. You have no idea how much we had to study him. He said of his decision, it was the right thing to do, the right time to do it. No, one of your strategists did it. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have done it had somebody not told you. Marshall had been a towering figure in the legal battles against segregation, including lead counsel in the historic Brown versus Board of Education case. Wonder how he'd feel about this. The Senate would confirm the nomination August 30th. And aside, Marshall's original name was Thorogood, but he shortened it to Thurgood. Hell yeah, that's a name, Thorogood. I need to name my son that. Thorogood, that was his original name. June 14th, I don't know who this is, but 1811, white anti-slavery activist Harriet Beecher Stowe is born. Stowe was the author of one of the best-selling books of the 1852's Uncle Tom's Cabin. And now no one can be called Uncle Tom. The book addressed the brutality of slavery and featured the character of Uncle Tom, a white slave who perhaps unfairly came to symbolize the accommodating black person who showed complete deference to the whites. The book was such an indictment of slavery that when President Abraham Lincoln met Stowe, he remarked, "You're the little white woman who wrote that book that started this great Civil War. Man, you caused a lot of shit, dumbass." Jesus, and you're anti-slavery. Oh, no. 1970, Cheryl Adrian Brown wins the Iowa pageant and becomes the first African American to compete in Miss America beauty pageant. She is much prettier than that weirdo sitting next to her. June 15th, this asshole here, General Ulysses S. Grant, I don't trust them all at all. I don't trust none of them. Oh, you know Harriet. Yeah. General Ulysses S. Grant outfought Confederate General Robert E. Lee by switching an attack strategy from Cold Harbor to Petersburg, Virginia. Well, he was a smart white man, but I still don't trust if he did it for the right reasons, because at this point we finding out a lot of these people that did stuff for us was not for us. The assault, spearheaded by General Charles Payne, knocked a mile-wide hole in Lee's defenses and resulted in the capture of hundreds of rebel soldiers and helped speed up the end of the Civil War. Several black regiments were involved in the assault and siege. Grant would later become the 18th President of the United States and use his office to deal a series of crushing blows to the rapidly growing forces of the KKK in the 1870s. You know what I'm saying. In 1877, Henry O. Felipe becomes the first black graduate of the U.S. Military Academy at West Point. It's a damn shame. And they got him them waves. Look at them waves. He know he's proud. Woo, he got a nose like my mama. 1877, I already said that. 1921, Bessie Coleman becomes the first woman of any race to obtain an international, and she black, international pilot's license. But she had to leave the United States and study in France in order to accomplish her goal. If you hear something, that's that stupid ass cat. What the hell are you doing? Hey! Well, that quieted down. Okay, anyways. She was barred from U.S. flight schools because of her race and her sex. Born in a small town called Atlanta, Texas. Oh my God. Coleman would move to Chicago, where she was influenced by several prominent blacks, I hate when they say black people. Yeah, get your ass out of here. Creepy ass, just making noise. Anyways, influenced by several black prominents, including Robert S. Abbott, publisher of the Chicago Defender. When she returned to the U.S. from France, Hollywood wanted to do a movie about her amazing feat. She walked off the set because she felt the film actually degraded black people. Coleman died in a plane accident April 30th, 1926. But damn it if she didn't be the first of something, and she did it before anybody else, so good on her. Oh no, cancel that. I don't know what that is. Anyways, June 16th, let's see what happened. I don't have a picture, but I'm going to tell you about it. This was the rumored start date of Denmark Vesey-led slave revolt in Charleston, South Carolina area. Vesey, a former slave who had bought his freedom, had organized what is believed to be the largest and most comprehensive slave revolt in American history. Aware of how slaves tended to be loyal to their slave masters, bastards, Vesey had given strict orders that none were to be included in the plot. But so many blacks, slave and free, were involved that word eventually leaked out, and just as Vesey feared, a house slave told the authorities. Military forces were moved into the city and scores were arrested. 35 black people, including Vesey, were hung. There is some historical debate as to whether June 16th was the actual date for the rebellion. There is some authority that July 14th was the start date, but what is clear is the military forces moved in the city on June 16th to put down the planned revolt. I hope somebody whooped that house Negro's butt. You dumbass. That would have helped you too. I don't understand how people get Stockholm syndrome that bad. In 1969, the United States Supreme Court rules that suspension of Harlem Congressman Adam Clayton Powell Jr. from the U.S. House of Representatives on alleged corruption charges was unconstitutional. Powell, who had first won election to Congress in 1945, was returned to the House but without his seniority. That's fucked. Powell had been one of the most powerful men in Congress. Of course, they're going to get rid of him if they got power. He had fought civil rights battles in New York and had followed his father as a pastor of the city's influential Abyssinian Baptist Church. He often told black people mass action is the most powerful force on earth. He also frequently reminded his supporters to keep the faith, baby. Well, baby, I'm sorry, but I'm not going in them streets. I can still protest without them motherfuckers setting me up. June 17th, 1775, black people fight in two major battles of America's wars of independence from England. The battles of Bunker Hill and Breed's Hill, two of the most outstanding soldiers were Peter Salem and Salem Poor. You already know. Why the hell they got to have the name Salem in it? Shit, y'all should have done better with the names, bastards. In 1871, this man right here, James Weldon Johnson, is born in Jacksonville, Florida. Poor man. Johnson is clearly one of the most multi-talented men in Black American history. He was a poet, writer, lawyer, diplomat, and civil rights activist. Johnson was one of the leading figures in the Black Cultural Revolution of the 1920s, known as the Harlem Renaissance. He was the first African American admitted to the Florida bar to practice law. He was the first Black executive of the NAACP. He served as one of the first Black diplomats to Latin America, and he is the co-author of the Black National Anthem, "Lift Every Voice and Sing." He died in an automobile accident in 1938. That is fucked up, but man, he did a lot. That man came and did what he had to do, and he was gone. God took him home. In 1828, the godfather of soul, in 1928, the godfather of soul, James Brown, was born on this day in Pulaski, Tennessee. That's a horrible name. He was also referred as Soul Brother Number One and Mr. Dynamic for his sensational dancing. Brown died in December of 2006, and he fucked up his legacy. Woo, did he? Moving on. I knew it was her. In 1948, actress Felicia Rashad is born on this day in Houston, Texas. I did not know that. Rashad is best known for her role as Bill Cosby's wife, Claire, the once highly popular NBC television series, The Cosby Show. I will always look up to her. She was a firm, professional Black woman. I kind of compared her with my mama. My mama was better to me, though. In 1980, tennis great Venus Williams is born in Linwood, California. Venus is the older sister of fellow tennis great Serena Williams. I am a year younger than her. And that is it for the history this week. So I hope I learned you, because I told y'all, if he gonna take the shit and change the names, I didn't know she was born in Texas either. I didn't know she was born in Houston, which is a very Black populated city, because I was there for college. I promise you that much. Anyways, we getting back into the news. Let's see here now. What's next? Oh, good news. We're in our good news point. So I'm about to learn you a little bit more, because we about to talk about this building. At least we got something that bastard didn't get rid of. Hold on, let me get my little good news up, because you know how I feel. I finally can do some good news. Here you go. So let's talk about the home of one of the largest catalogs of Black history. It turned 100 in what is it in New York. There it is right there. All right, so let's see here now. Here we go. The Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture, part of the New York Public Library, recently marked its 100th anniversary. Located in Harlem, the center is renowned as one of the largest repositories of Black history in the United States. I need to go take a trip there. Founded during the Harlem Renaissance, who named this thing? The Schomburg Center has been instrumental in preserving and showcasing the contributions of Black individuals across various fields, including literature, art, music, and history. Its extensive collections serve as a testament to the richness and diversity of the African diaspora. Bet you didn't think I could say that word. To commemorate its centennial, the center, I'm not saying that name no more, hosted a day-long festival that combined two of its signature events, the Black Comic Book Festival, damn, I missed it, and that name, Literary Festival. The celebration featured readings, panels, discussions, workshops, children's story time, cosplay, and a vendor marketplace, transforming 134th Street in Manhattan between Malcolm X and Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard into a vibrant cultural hub. See what happens when nasty ass orange people aren't involved? Let's see here. In addition to the festival, the center launched a year-long exhibition showcasing over 100 curated items that highlighted its history and mission. Notable artifacts include a visitor register log from 1925 to 1940 with signatures from Black literary icons like Zora Neale Hurston, Langston Hughes, materials from Fab Five Freddy collection documenting the early days of hip-hop, and a copy of Pearly Victorious, stage play scripted and annotated by actor and director Ossie Davis Jr. I did not know he did that. I did not know he was a director. I knew he was an actor, Ossie Davis, and Ruby Dee. Audio guide to the exhibition is narrated by actor and literacy advocate LeVar Burton. You know, a reading rainbow. Despite its significant role in preserving Black history, some community members feel that the center's impact is under-recognized. In an era where race-conscious education and diversity initiatives face challenges, the center remains a free and accessible branch of the New York Public Library system. While open to public during the regular hours, its acclaimed research division requires an appointment. And I can say happy birthday to you. At least we got something that bastard ain't got his dirty, nasty. I feel like his hands are covered with germs. I really do. I feel like if he touched something white, it would turn gray. I just feel like that. Ugh. Anyways, more good news on the way. Here we go. A Father's Day letter to every dad trying his best and why showing up is what matters the most. I can promise you it matters because I have a deadbeat. Ossie Davis's brother was my chemistry teacher in college. Woo, girl, you done met history. That's nice. I tried to steal B.B. King's guitar when I was a baby. Yeah, I got a story time in my playlist on that one. Anyways, so in this heartfelt Father's Day message, Panama Jackson reflects on the essence of fatherhood, emphasizing the act of showing up is what truly matters. Exactly. Drawing from his own experience and observation, Jackson acknowledges the challenges and pressures fathers face, but underscores the importance of presence and effort in parenting. Girl, kids need you too, damn it. Jackson shares personal anecdotes, including how his children mimic his behavior, highlighting the significant influence fathers have on children's development. I was the only one to freaking defend that man, and I finally gave up after I saw his true colors. He notes that while he strives to be affectionate and nurturing, he sometimes falls short. Yet he recognizes that his consistent presence and effort are what his children value the most. We don't need money. We just need you. Addressing the internal struggles many fathers face, Jackson points out that even the most dedicated dads often question their adequacy. Though conversations with other fathers, he learns that self-doubt is common, but the shared commitment to being present and involved in what defines good fatherhood. Look, if it causes you to doubt, you might be on the right length. I mean, if you sitting up there, double checking yourself, you might be on the right path. If you sit up there and think you know something, you are not able to transcend. You are definitely not able to grow because there's nothing to grow. Let's see here now. Jackson emphasizes the need for fathers to extend grace for themselves. Acknowledging mistakes and imperfections is part of the journey, and it's the continuous effort to be there for their children that counts. That's for mothers too, y'all. Concluding his message, Jackson encourages all fathers to recognize their value and the positive impact they have. He reminds them that showing up despite challenges and imperfections is what truly makes a difference in their children's lives. With that said, that's it for the good news. We about to get into that other news. You know, the news I don't really like to do, the celebrity shit. But before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and do my little commercial because I was able to pay my damn bills and now I can stay on longer than 2 hours just in case I need time. I might not need it, but I like talking to y'all sometimes. So, well, all the time. So, here we go. Let me just go ahead and put up my like commercial. If you like what I'm doing, or if you have some suggestions, or if you don't like what I'm doing, come at me right in my comments, and I might actually consider whatever the hell you're suggesting. Check this out while I'm gone.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
All right. Hopefully I get the stuff done right and I can be on TikTok too, and maybe we'll have more people to talk to. But in the meantime, in battle, Shannon Sharpe, he just can't keep his ass out of television. Claps back at Nicki Minaj. Here's what we know. This was reported 2 days ago. I don't understand why people can't leave each other alone. This man done been through shit, and here she comes. She likes shit too. I don't know what happened, but let's check it out. Beef between Shannon Sharpe and Nicki Minaj. Recently, a surprising feud was emerged between NFL star Shannon Sharpe and rapper Nicki Minaj. This tension is escalated when Lil Wayne dropped his remix, Banned from NO. From what I heard, his album sucks. I don't want to listen to it. Which featured Minaj taking jabs at Sharpe. Her lyrics referenced a tweet from Sharpe that many interpreted as a slight towards her, suggesting he didn't recognize her significance. The exchange has caught the attention of fans who are closely following the unfolding drama. I hate drama. The roots of this conflict trace back to February when Sharpe responded to a fan on social media who mentioned Minaj wanting to appear on his podcast. His dismissive reply, Nicki who, set the stage for Minaj's recent diss. However, in a subsequent episode of his show, Nightcap, Sharpe clarified that his earlier comments were actually about Nikki Haley, a political figure, not Minaj. You should have kept your mouth shut. Some grown people don't grow up and be mature adults. That is so true, Miss Bev. He explained that the misunderstanding rose from similarity in their names and expressed great regret for any offense caused. Let's see here now. Sharpe offered a public apology to Minaj, stating that he meant no disrespect and extended an open invitation for her to join him on the podcast. He emphasized his eagerness to have a meaningful conversation with her, whether publicly or privately. I personally feel like if she does that, this shit's gonna go viral again, and we're not gonna stop hearing about this man for another 2 months. As of now, Minaj has yet to respond to Sharpe's apology, leaving fans curious about her next move in this expected saga. Real talk, I don't give a shit about either of y'all. I really wish this didn't happen. And what is wrong with y'all? Really? Shit. You are not that interesting. But since we're still talking about music, let's look at this one.
And then the got me.
I bet you didn't know about this, because I didn't know about this. Black musicians who were targeted by the FBI and other law enforcement. Again, if I disappear and y'all don't see me Wednesday and I don't say shit, and you don't see me Sunday and I don't say shit, somebody get me. Somebody call my mama. Somebody tell somebody I'm missing. Wow, he had the right to say that, even if he meant her. She was wrong for the childish response. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I thought he was going to be ignorant, but he wasn't. But she is ignorant. I'm sorry. I am not a damn Nicki fan. I'm not a stan. The only person I stan, the only thing I stan is that chair from the Alabama Slammer, the Alabama boat fight. That's the only thing I stan is that chair. Anyways, FBI surveillance of musicians of color has historically monitored musicians of color, particularly during J. Edgar Hoover's tenure as director uh, from 1924 to 1972. How the fuck did he? Oh, Lord, he was like a supervillain. Hoover initiated COINTELPRO in 1967, targeting black nationalists. So he's basically the still Steve Miller of the past. Okay. National organization and artists suspected of anti-establishment sentiments. We don't need an establishment. This is a fucking country, not a business. But y'all still trying to treat it like that. Musicians were seen as influential figures who could sway public opinion through their art. And now we got jackasses that don't stand for shit. Isn't that lovely? This trend of surveillance continued even after Hoover's death, affecting a wide range of artists from jazz, soul to hip hop, with many facing scrutiny for their political beliefs and activism. I love her, even the theatrics, but she need to grow up. She need to grow up. She getting on my nerves, damn it. Don't she got a kid? Shouldn't she have a second one by now? Yeah, go get it. I got a cat that found a little puzzle and she's trying to figure out how to get that food. I ain't helping her lazy ass. Anyways, notable artists like Aretha Franklin, Nina Simone were specifically monitored due to their active involvement in the civil rights movement. Franklin, daughter of a prominent civil rights leader, was watched for her performances supporting organizations like the NAACP. Similarly, Simone's music, which addressed racial injustice, made her a target of the FBI investigations, leading her to relocate abroad. I think we all need to go abroad. Honestly, all of us melanated people need to go abroad. Other musicians, such as Max Roach and Jimi Hendrix, were also under surveillance with the FBI investigation. They're investigating their connections to civil rights activists and perceived threats to societal norms. Societal norms. Your foot on our necks. We don't like it, you assholes. The FBI's interest in musicians extended to artists like Tupac Shakur, Miriam Makeba, and Billie Holiday, reflecting concerns over messages conveyed in their art. I guess Kendrick might be up on that list now. Shakur's lyrics challenged societal issues, while Makeba's music critiqued apartheid. Holiday faced scrutiny for her powerful song Strange Fruit, which I'm going to go listen to later, where she highlighted the horrors of lynching. The investigation of these artists illustrates the intersection of art, politics, and law enforcement. That's when we actually had black celebrities that gave a shit about us instead of just getting their bag. I don't give a fuck how much you pay for who and what you're in church. Your personal life is your personal life. If you really want my attention, say something that affects all of us, damn it. I don't give a shit about what you're doing in your regular life. What you doing to help us, damn it. Let's see here now. The investigations of these artists illustrates the intersection of art, politics, and law enforcement, as their contributions to culture were often viewed with suspicion rather than appreciation. Well, let me say that. I appreciate you, damn it. Moving on. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but this kind of blew me away because I'm part of the Video Soul with Donnie Simpson and a little bit of the 106 in Park and all that other stuff and MTV stuff. I was a part of that group, and I'm just shocked this woman died at 52. She ain't that much older than me. She's less than 10 years older than me. So, a cherished voice, Ananda Lewis, the beloved former MTV VJ, talk show host, actress, and mother, passed away at age 52 after a long battle with breast cancer. Her sister, Lakshmi Emery, announced her death on social media, expressing heartfelt sentiment about Lewis being free in a better place. Ananda was a prominent figure in the 90s and early 2000s, known for her work on the Ananda Lewis Show. Yeah, she was a beautiful lady. I did not expect this shit to happen. That's a young age to die. Co-hosting MTV's Total Request Live, I didn't really watch it unless there was some hip hop, and leading the impactful BET series Teen Summit. I remember that. Her interviews with major artists showcased her respect and dedication to her craft, solidifying her as a significant voice in pop culture. Lewis was diagnosed with breast cancer in October 2020. It took 5 years to take her down. That's fucked up. Sharing her journey on Instagram to raise awareness about the disease and the importance of regular mammograms, especially for Black women. Studies indicate that Black women face a higher risk of breast cancer and often receive inconsistent screening recommendations. I got one at the end of this month, and I am going. Lewis's diagnosis followed her decision to conduct self-examinations rather than routine screenings. She should have went. She later regretted that. Her commitment to using her platform for advocacy was evident as she encouraged others to prioritize their health, hoping her story would inspire at least one woman to get checked. Lewis encountered significant barriers to accessing proper health care, and she has money. I don't know how the hell that's possible. Damn. Our skin is that bad, bitch, y'all motherfuckers. Oh. Highlighting the inequities faced by many Black women, she spoke openly about the financial struggles that complicated her treatment journey, revealing that insurance often did not cover the integrative treatment she sought. The panorama further delayed her access to necessary surgeries and effective treatment options. Throughout her life, Lewis remained a strong advocate for breast cancer and screening and support for her for others battling the disease. She is survived by her sister and her 14-year-old son Langston, leaving behind a legacy of compassion and resilience. And I pray for her soul and I pray for her family. I'm so sorry that happened, and I really wish she had done something ahead of time other than just self-checking. Get your mammograms and your screenings, as many as you can. Shit, if you can afford it, get another one. That's all I gotta say. But we're still on that kick, so let's check out the health news for us Black folks that need to pay attention. Whoo, I'm so glad I got paid so I could pay my bills and I could take my time. This shit was hard trying to read all of this stuff fast without going offline. Anyways, let's look at our health. I really need to do these damn. Seriously, I still haven't done it. I need somebody to come online and say, hey, did you do your hotkeys yet? Because I need to get my hotkeys back because this is ridiculous. Where's my health news? There it is.
We are at war.
So, losing Ananda Lewis to breast cancer and her upcoming surgery. How am I doing? I don't know right now. This is from CNN anchor Sarah Snyder. I think it's Sidner. Okay, so in an emotional interview with the griot, Natasha S. Alford, CNN anchor Sarah Sidner candidly discussed the profound impact of losing her close friend Ananda Lewis to breast cancer and the ongoing challenges she faces in her own battle with the disease. Oh Lord, don't tell me she got it. Sidner described the past as a tornado of emotions, grappling with grief over Lewis's death while preparing for her own reconstructive surgery. She expressed uncertainty about her emotional state, stating, "How am I doing? I don't know right now, honestly." People need to be able to say that shit too. I'm so tired of people not being able to say, "I don't know." Both Sidner and Lewis were diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer, but they chose different treatment paths. Sidner opted for a double mastectomy and chemotherapy, while Lewis pursued alternative treatments, including homeopathy, I'm not going to say that again, and lifestyle changes. Despite their differing approaches, Sidner emphasized that both women were at peace with their decisions. Sidner pointed out that the significant racial disparities in breast cancer outcomes, noting that Black women are approximately 40% more likely to die from the disease than white women. She attributed this to factors such as late-stage detection, other complicating conditions, and inadequate access to care. While Sidner has completed some phases of her treatment, she faces an upcoming reconstruction surgery and long-term medication. She acknowledged the persistent mental toll of cancer, expressing constant concern about the possibility of reoccurrence. Sidner concluded by urging women to prioritize their health, emphasizing the importance of regular screening and early detection. She encouraged others to be proactive in their health care to reduce the risks associated with breast cancer. It's okay not to be okay. We just have to keep faith and hope for the best. Exactly. But in this day and age, you just can't be okay or not okay. You have to be fine. If you're not fine, something's wrong with you. Pisses me off. Moving on in health, because we got at least one more. No, we don't. We're done with health then. Now we're coming to stupid shit. I already did my big moment so I could take my behind to the bathroom, because I had to go to the bathroom at that time when I did that long message for that group. But I'm also going to go ahead and take this time to promote this other lady. She's selling CBD infused lip gloss, CBD honey lips. She is Black owned, and the company is located in New York. Not going to tell you where, but just letting you know she's out there if you're interested. You can find her stuff on Instagram and Threads. And if you're just curious, just type up CBD honey lips and you'll find her. Check it out. All right. And this one right here. All right. So once again, if you're interested in it, that's CBD honey lips. Y'all can find it on Threads or Instagram. You can also just do a type, and there it goes. Moving on into stranger news, we're going to go check out a palate cleanser, and then we are going to say goodnight, because I don't have a fashion show tonight. But you know what? We'll do it on Wednesday when we got a little bit extra time. So let's check out this palate cleanser, because this is weird. It is just strange, and I don't know why people would take their time to do this, but this is napkin people stuff. So let's look at it. World's largest game of red light, green light played in California. So while people are protesting, someone thought this was a good idea. Whatever. If you like it, I love it, as they say. So a record-breaking event on June 13th, a fitness education group in California, CF Fitness Incorporated, successfully broke a Guinness World Record by organizing a massive game of red light, green light. Are you serious? The event took place at Yorby Park in Anaheim, where 1,423 participants, including students from Anaheim Elementary School District and their families, gathered to play. This is entitled Family Shit If You Wanna. The initiative aimed to promote physical fitness in schools and included participants from neighborhood districts as well as local firefighters, police officers, and city officials. Must be nice. The event was marked by enthusiastic participation, with attendees showcasing a vibrant energy throughout the afternoon. Brittany Dunn, a Guinness record adjudicator, expressed her delight at the atmosphere, noting how the children's eagerness to join in added to the event's joy. I know some people done fell on their faces. I know they did. They was running too fast. This little nutcase over here in the corner, he's skipping. I know damn well someone fell on their face. I'm just saying. Let's see here now. Dunn highlighted the involvement of an older police officer who joined the game, which served as a reminder of the importance of play for all ages. I know he fell on his face. I know he did. I know he had to. Reinforcing the community spirit, the joy of togetherness. The success of this record-breaking event not only highlighted the importance of physical activity, but also fostered a sense of community among participants. With such a diverse group, coming together for a shared goal. The event underscored the value of engaging activities that promote health and fun. The smiles and excitement reflected the positive impact of community-driven initiatives aimed at encouraging fitness and cooperation among all ages. Hey, that's great. All I want to know is how many people fell down? How many people ran into each other? I need to see these. I love to see those damn outtakes. I'm telling you, someone got injured. Maybe not badly, but someone came home with some bruises or something. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at one kid skipping. That little motherfucker did not make it to the front. I know he didn't. He is skipping. So all I can say is I hope somebody took outtakes because I want to see them. I do. I love when people do that. I'm sorry, it's the Freudenscheiden in me. When I see someone fall, shit, my mama laugh at me when I fall. I'm sorry, but when you do silly, crazy things and you hurt yourself, I'm sorry. I'ma laugh. As long as you ain't bleeding or nothing, I'ma laugh. I fell down the stairs. My mother laughed at me while kissing my boo-boos. I was very conflicted. I wasn't sure if I should be sad or indignant. I was very, very conflicted. But anyways, that's it for tonight. I want to thank y'all once again for coming. If you like what I'm doing, put a like down there, subscribe, share my stuff on your social media so I can grow. Because basically, woke has been completely taken from us. So guess what? I'm black woke. How about that? Y'all motherfuckers can't take that shit. I'm black woke. I want to know what the left hand is doing while I'm looking at the right hand. Please share my stuff if you would. Try and get my numbers up. If you think somebody could benefit from the information I'm giving you, let me know, because I need them to sign up with me, because I'm just telling you what the damn left hand is doing while we watching that right hand. That's all I want y'all to know. So with that in mind, I love y'all. If not for y'all, I would be nothing. Thank you so much, and I'll see y'all on Wednesday if I don't push out some more content later. I'm trying to get up over this depression, so I love y'all, and as always, good night. Where's my outro? And I missed you, Miss Bev.
I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house to stay home with my soul on the road. I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house to stay home with my soul on the road.
Hush. What?